Hello and welcome to Millis High School, where the Westwood Wolverines, the 7-4-1 second place in the Tri-Valley League large Westwood Wolverines, will travel to play Millis High School. 2-11-1 overall, 0-9-1 in the TVL small. Mike Gay along with George Bukavalis, Craig Tedites. Welcome, and if you haven't watched one of these games before, we will probably say things that make us look foolish, and certainly for myself, not really understanding the game of soccer. So if you get sick of us, just turn the volume down. So welcome, boys.
Nice introduction, Michael. We're marking prior to kickoff that we've got some cumulus nimbus clouds coming in here, so we might get a little precipitation. But that doesn't stop the video, boys, does it?
It really doesn't. We will put a rain jacket over the camera and see how we make out.
We are in the winter, so weather.
I'm looking for sleet. I'm hoping we can play through it.
So Westwood coming off an impressive run where key wins in the Tri-Valley League large division, starting with Dover Sherburne, came out as an underdog in Vegas. Vegas had them 1-goal point dogs, and they came out and really dominated from the start to the finish.
Yep.
We have. Yeah,
George, I was discussing with Mike how the Tri-Valley Large has kind of been flipped upside down, where I believe yesterday or the day before I had Hopkinton taking a 2-1 defeat. Ashland.
Redfield lost to Holliston, so we just we played them Tuesday night. We got to redeeming ourselves.
Yeah. So we'll see. You got to play every game, and again, this looks like a narrow pitch, very similar to Norton's field, the extended football pitch, right?
that is correct. So Millis will control to start. I'm going to do my best to keep the angle tight, per Mike Moylan, who complained vehemently that he couldn't see the action out there. So we'll do our best.
Yeah, this is the kind of field you'd like to have some support on the sidelines with some, middle schoolers running up and down, because the ball definitely goes out of play quite often. Yep. George, you were there at Father Mac Field in Norwood. Was it a good game? Yeah, so they got the scouting report, which is you got to play Westwood physical. On a positive note, on a side note, I'm sorry, it escapes me, last year's keeper for Westwood.
Nick Barner, yes.
So I peered into Wentworth's brochure, and there's Nick Barner, keeper. So he's playing for Wentworth in Boston. That was a nice play by Josh. He knew he was offside. And
anyone else from Westwood on that team?
I did not see it.
Yeah, Nick Barner, certainly one of the top goalies in the Tri-Valley League last year. Great to see him continuing his education and his soccer career at Wentworth.
Yeah, Stephen Souza, my apology for forgetting your son.
Nice header for Brian Gay on the far side. So we have a senior-laden lineup here. Right as I say that, Michael Tedites, the junior, net great ball. Right up, Jason Moy. And just a bit outside. Nice left foot, but he tried to curl it past the keeper. He had Josh Morrison Doy streaking.
I thought he was going to go across the...
He could have taken a few more touches there, right?
Yeah, gone right by the keeper. Yep.
But George, as a defender now, you're playing Millis defender right now. Having learned that long ball, what is that going to do now? What are you going to do? You going to play back a little bit more now, or? Yeah.
Nice trap.
Nice trap.
Nice defense by number 18 for Millis. Long ball.
Yeah. Okay. That's gonna have to be your play today, right? It's such a narrow field. It's a little bit premature for that, no? Tommy's got. Oh, he's got him. He's got him. He's got him. Nice
And that's
ball.
nice idea.
Kevin Lyons. Tommy B going away. Looks like he's going to go all the way, baby. He's going to shoot, or he's going to pass. Oh.
He's going to call an offsides. Well, that's one where you're passing and there's no defender back, so you automatically pass the ball and it's an immediate offsides. No, I mean, yeah, he was, yeah.
I think the defender caught up because, yeah, I would have ripped it, right?
He should have led Michael, but in that case, he should have let it fly.
Yeah, that's what I thought he should have. Well, what happens is he's now realized that all right, now, George, this is exactly what you mentioned a couple days ago, which is the midfield can't wheel and deal through the defense. They've got to get the ball wide.
Kevin Lyons on the far side tried to self-pass. Brian Gay gets the header. Little flick by Kevin Lyons.
Can we get it down? Can we get it down?
So you see a high line again. They're all the way up in the
I know.
Let's see if they can work in uniformity here.
So Millis, number 2, is the captain, Declan Butler. He's one of the forwards and a senior.
Kevin Lyons going to run onto it. Nice head ball. Morrison Deutsch. Thought he was going to extend that play a little bit.
Boys, I just felt my first raindrop, so usually Craig Tedites, that would be followed up by a rendition of Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head. So.
That doesn't mean, Mike. That doesn't mean, Mike, that... Okay.
It's hopefully not purple.
This is in. This is in, Tommy. Up. Wheeling, dealing. What's going on?
Have a rip. Ooh, nice job.
Shot by the Millis keeper. A la Tuukka Rask butterfly stop.
Yeah, he did a nice job while he went down. Kept his knees tight. No chance of a 5-hole.
George, did you catch any of the Celtics last night? Yeah. Did you think that the left fielder, I think his name is Kemp, did he actually catch that, or did it rail off the outfield wall? Yeah. I don't know. I couldn't find.
Yeah, I think there wasn't enough. I mean, again, we're talking about. You were onside. You're onside, Kevin. So Kevin Lyons thought he was offside, so he held up. Based on my viewing, there wasn't enough to overturn it. If they had called it off the wall, they would have kept it. That's Brian Gay trying to get a little too cute there.
That's a nice look off by Patrick Moylan. Oh, you might be right. Boy, it's getting dark here. I need the night vision goggles for this telecast. Come out. Watch the hop.
We're going to be calling in Peter Paravolos to help us with an umbrella action.
That was a little bit too egregious there.
Yeah,
the problem is, look how bloody close you are to the net. This is the northeast right?
It's a great ball. Michael Moylan comes out and
not
heads
out
it.
the middle.
Gotta get there, Kevin Lyons. Okay, we got a break here. Counter for Westwood.
Kevin, quick. We got to go forward. Like I agree with George. Quick movements.
There's another run, and there goes Josh Morrison-Deutsch, and that's going to be a goal. And that is the first goal of the game, and that is Westwood 1-0. Josh Morrison-Deutsch takes advantage of the keeper.
That's how you do high line.
Yeah, this is not going to be a highlight reel in terms of beautiful goals. Like we said, chip and run. Oop, I just got hit by a flying oak. Not. That's coming in quick. I feel like we're getting hurt.
You know, watch out for flying branches.
No, it's the remnants of Hurricane Mike.
Cats and dogs.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that is a stiff wind we're going into, and that would play into what Coach Grant is important to me, is to keep the ball on the ground. Rain's coming out here, Bravo Senior.
I'll tell you, we've got a staff here that. Put it over here this way. Yeah, there we go. And Peter Provolos and I we're going to be bone dry. We might get blown away.
Yeah, well, I think it's important, when you start getting into more of a lightning situation for Westwood Cat to have our foot right next to us.
It's okay, we have an electrician among us, so I think we're fine. T&G Electric.
220, 221, whatever it takes.
There we go. And they're going to say a corner kick. I didn't think that was deflected by a Westwood player. But
all right, well, let's not get too comfortable, Westwood, because this field is going to release the hounds in terms of offensive. There you go, good sheets of...
it is starting to come down here. And that's going to be a goal kick. So Westwood dodges a bullet there, and it's starting to come down in buckets, as Coach Grant predicted. Coach Grant had the meteorology department of Westwood High School hard at work. It's going to be another goal for Josh Morrison-Deutsch. I'm calling it right now.
No, right over the Kevin, over the Kevin, over the Kevin.
Oh, nice job with the keeper. And yes, that is not us pretending to be in a rainstorm. We are in an actual rainstorm.
Nice move by Brian Gett. This doesn't stop nor snow, nor hail, nor rain stop any production, Mike.
It really doesn't. And I mean, this is you got a lot of kids out there that are Irish, of Irish descent. You got the Moylans, Shane O'Grady. You've got Brian Gaze. And this is.
Time for the other round, boys.
Hey,
Okay, timeout. So we're gonna take a timeout as well. We'll be back right after these messages.
What's the word there?
What's the word? The word is we're gonna have a timeout here. Timeout because it's raining. It's raining. We'll be right back. And we're back. That was actually not a weather-related timeout. That was just a straight timeout by the Millis coach.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What was the deal there?
I think it might have been an opportunity to get some Under Armour on his boys.
Really?
Yeah.
So, it's more of an equipment change.
Yeah, equipment timeout. Yes.
Oh, it wasn't like, by the way, you're getting beat in the back end.
Well, there might have been a little bit of coaching thrown in there.
Look at that. We got Patrick Moreland. He's going to go without a uniform.
John.
The Zanger saying, hey, I can put it in the air. Maybe hard on the ball, hard on the ball.
Nice job.
And Millis is just facing the ball, running the ball.
Come on, Dan. Come on, Ventura, Iowa. There you go. Yeah, we are shielded by a little bit of a roof. We are. Do you want some help?
Oh boy, that could be it. Oh.
You get lucky there.
Yeah, that was a weather-induced mistake by Daniel.
Have that again.
What happened? I missed it.
It was a low kick. He kicked it right to the striker. Yeah.
Nice strike.
So I'll tell you, and it's a good example. If you're going to make a mistake, make a mistake wide, not right down the middle. And on cue, he goes out to Patrick
Oh my
Moylan.
God, what are we doing?
That's fine. That's confidence. Get to the T-Dites. T-Dites up to Jason Moy. Moy.
Moy spins, blows out looks like a good year. Working off a 225 slicks.
Yeah, I'll tell you, this is a slick pitch. Flat ball right across the middle.
Not back in the pressure. We're just forcing it on each side.
Okay, now we're getting
Like the weather.
change the field, please. Oh my God.
Here we go, and we got a break. Counter for Jason Moy.
Nice first touch. Now give.
His way out.
So he had Kevin Lyons making a run that he would have an easy tap in, but easier said than done.
Yeah, and Coach John Grant telling him, listen, I know you missed your first one. Early in the game, Jason Moy had a similar breakaway.
Souvenir, it's going to come up here. Yeah.
Oh, there's a lucky fan.
Yeah, and the keeper is actually some indecision. He's not sure when he's going to come out, and so look for Westwood to take advantage of that. There's a attempted flick, and that goes out of bounds.
Boy, that first goal is really important. You know what? With this weather, it might get ugly. And, so no continuity on the part. Yeah, and it's kindergarten style. I would yell, but I'd be yelling into a telecast.
We're trying to. Lots of anything you can head, I can head better.
Okay. Yep,
Comes Brian Gay. Oh, and he tries to go right up top, and that. Oh.
So what's happening right now, George and Mike, is that they are stomping at the bit here. They know they cannot run the ball wide. You know, it's like, me, I'm going, and that's not really working for the team. Brian Gay was a thigh trap, which he was kind of caught in between.
Nice pass up front, and then we'll take a break, and that's going to be offsides. Everybody's offsides.
Who's that, Kevin Lyons? Yeah, he's got to get rid of that ball quicker.
Well, no, everyone was offsides before Kevin Lyons, I think, even really gained possession.
They're playing the outside trap, and I didn't realize it.
They got two to go outside, okay?
So Coach Grant, we talked to him about strategy before this game, and he was trying something new. He said, we need to score one more goal than the other team. So far, he's right on pace.
Oh my God.
And no,
George's line.
yes, there's a separation of that, and I've made that mistake many times, boys.
Where are we? In Killarney, are we, Michael?
You know, it feels like it.
When Irish eyes are smiling. This is why when you ask a lot of the folks from Ireland, do you like it there? They say, you know, if you live in this weather, you'll opt out.
It's a nice play by Brian Gay. That's onside.
See what I mean? We're just we're trying to play home run ball. Sometimes we're really passive. You gotta play.
Nobody home. I missed that one. I apologize. My camera work is shoddy, and nice job by Daniel Ventura.
Yeah, we definitely need to get one soon because, you know. Yeah, totally.
That's onside. That is onside. Josh Morrison Deutsch.
Patty. Get show for him. Michael, show for him. There you go, Jason. You got a lot of people yelling and that's 3 times now.
That's a good pass. I mean, guys, you know, that's a nice play. Just a little unlucky for Westwood. You know, and the conditions are absolutely miserable out there, and they're just trying to make a through ball. And that one that's on. That's Michael Moylan.
Well, you know, you realize, no, I think it's a challenge. I understand, but he had people coming on him. He had Slick, was trying to keep it under control, and there's a lot of components, a lot of elements coming into play there.
Yeah, on a positive note, we can use that to make fun of Michael Moylan for years.
Mike Moore, birthday for that.
Yeah, so I mean, I'll tell you, Westwood just needs to, you know, calm down. You know, get their head into the game here. They're clearly the more dominant team, more technical team.
But I don't like this type of game going into the Friday hockey match.
Good.
Right?
Good.
Someone's got there you go, Jason Beal.
So not only has the skies opened up and it's torrential, we've got pine cones falling on us, but it's dropped about 15 degrees. So it's all of a sudden went from a nice fall day to a raw winter day.
It's good. Turn.
Watch the rush. Watch the rush. Nice job.
Quick hop. Got to anticipate that ball.
Yeah, Danny Ventura doing a nice job back there. That's on. That's another one. That's going to be Jason Moore. Let's see if he takes the shot. And that's going to be the 5-hole.
The better play was to bring, Josh is like, he watched the Croquet Network as he went through the witness.
I'll tell you, the degree of difficulty though on that shot was much higher. So you could say that was some self handicap. He tried to go 5-hole.
He definitely he didn't have much to deal with there, but he definitely sliced it through there.
So Jason Moy with a nice answer for Westwood. It's going to be over Brian Gay's head, and it's going to let it.
Oh, clearly.
It's okay. You know what? If you have the opportunity, take it. That would be incorrect. If you have a goal, get it here. That doesn't really work that way, George. But
no, yeah, it does.
Does it really?
Yeah, clearly. This is going to play into selfish play on Friday. The right way.
On cue, Patrick Moylan with a nice job.
I've noticed that there's a nice little front clearing out, and word has it that space heaters will be provided. Vallis with a nice subtle man.
And that's going to be another break. That's Kevin Lyons. He's wide open.
How can it be off?
He's going to call out every time.
How can it be off?
And it wasn't off, but he said call.
Why is that?
Hey, delay it a little bit, okay? Delay.
So if there's two offensive players on their own, can one be ahead of the other? Or?
I know, Kevin wasn't trying to pass it. It was just his touch got away from him. What's going on? Timeout?
It's going to be another timeout. So we do have a break in the action as well as a break in the rain.
Yeah, this is a hard game for all, especially if you have not got on the pitch quite yet. Coming off, having rain-soaked gear.
And we got Dong Zhang on the other far side of the field,
Where
and
is he?
he's under an umbrella. He's
Where's his equipment?
I think it's under the umbrella with him. Yeah, so we'll probably be doubling down on our footage, and we'll be shipping it over to China. This is, again, the number 2 team in all of China. There's a China national team, and then there's Westwood High School. And that is 100% thanks to Dong Zhang.
All right, lights coming in on the field. Maybe that, I don't know, that can't really change much. Constant rain here.
Look at that dedication.
Look at that big umbrella.
Now we're all set. We got fans filing in at this point. The Westwood buses just arrived with all the fans.
We're about up to 3,500 fans here at Millis High School.
And I would say, George, about 3,450 of them are Westwood fans.
Everybody, for all fans coming up on the stands, watch
I
your
contributed
footing
my
this
umbrella
slip.
to the play-by-play.
Michael Moore with a nice win. Josh Morrison, George, you've got
Little
a winner.
flick.
There you go. Settle it down, Jason Moore. Watch the slip. Yep, that was a given.
Oh, and down.
This could be.
Down goes Frazier.
This is not the Thriller in Manila. This is the Thriller in Millis.
Justin Lowe.
Coming down the street.
That's gonna be another. Oh, and that's on. That is on. And there comes Josh Morrison Deutsch. And that'll be an empty goal. And that is going to bend it like Beckham. Oh! I was going to bend it like Beckham, but now Beckham.
I think, to be honest with you, the refs are challenged today too because they want to expedite. They want to punch the ticket, collect that check, electronic transfer it into their account, and call it a day.
Josh got the first one, and
You know what?
Jason Moy got the second.
You pull out Dunkin' Donuts, get myself a nice hot cup of coffee or hot cocoa.
I wish this rain was back.
It's sunny and beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
A couple of times off.
Yeah, and I'll tell you where if you're. Oh, that's a handball. Little hello, how are you? I'll tell you if you're Dunkin' Donuts, you're head of marketing. I think this probably like the Patriots and then Westwood Soccer. Like those are my top 2 marketing opportunities. So if you're looking to sponsor, just an incredible production, I think you found it.
Ooh, that's something.
Little flat ball across the box, or not really flat. Oh, and that's going to be a. Michael Moylan will take a shot himself, and that's up in the air, and that might get in. It might get in. Yes. Yeah.
That's interesting. This ain't infield fly rule in soccer. Yeah, it's that game. Watch short hop it.
Patrick Moylan and
Oh,
gets
that's
the
a
ball.
nice
Little.
clever flag.
Like play by number 11 from Millis. Nice job. Brian Gay will stop that ball.
Okay, nice play with that wet surface.
Lights on.
Today, if anything, not to say it's the proper time from a competitive standpoint, but this is slide tackle simulator. I mean, you're going to go 1-2.
Yeah. Well, I can say for Brian Gay, his cleats should be absolutely destroyed. They smell like a pigsty. That's on. That's Kevin Lyons.
Now Kevin, low.
And that is going to be a goal. Kevin Lyons.
Into the fans.
Yes. So that is 3-0 Westwood, and that's a nice goal. Take it in, extra touch, and then put it low and right. That's what they teach in 2nd grade soccer. Not me, because I really didn't know what I was doing in 2nd grade soccer.
We got number 7 making his way onto the pitch. Substituting 11 in the midfield for Millis.
Yeah, and I've got all the names of the Millis players, but my hands are actually so. No, I'm good. They're so cold that going into my pocket is problematic.
Are they as cold as ice? Willing to sacrifice. Oh, to your feet, Michael. Well, nice chest ball.
One Moylan to the other. Nice 1-2 from Millis. And there's Brian Gay stepping up. Ooh, nope.
Tommy wanted to use that flipper from your dad. The flipper being the extended arm. That's a nice turn.
I'll tell you, it's such an easy game when you. Oh, that's on. And there we go. There's Eamon Doherty. Oh no, it's Kevin Lyons. Pull it back. And oh, there's Eamon Doherty. Let's see if he can beat the keep.
Obviously, the person with the ball has such an advantage today. That you can hold it and pull it back.
Yeah.
So, Craig, can you give us a rendition of Slip Sliding Away?
There you go, George. Exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, those aren't the words, but it sounded really good.
Listen, the lyrics are meant to be played with. Listen, if you listen to Daryl Hall, he's changing his lyrics all the time. I can't go for that.
Oh no!
Well, that's again infield fly, George.
Ball's going to be bouncing in the box.
Get it out of dodge. Nice work by one Moylan to the next. Oh, that was a dangerous play.
We've got to get Eamon's jersey dirty. That's just too. Yeah, I'm telling you right now. I mean, that family must be using great laundry detergent because that is bright, isn't it?
I'll tell you, that's another marketing opportunity. If somebody wants to sponsor us from Tide or.
Oh, you're a game type of guy? I'm an XYZ generic guy.
Oh, that's a nice lead for Michael Moylan.
Is it today's first? Happy birthday, Michael. Got a goal on his mind.
It's a dangerous play. Oh, it's skip. Nobody home for Westwood. Oh, nice job by Patrick Moylan.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Although we can't.
Down in front.
There we go. They're oblivious.
I think the rain has stopped, boys. Skies are open.
Oh, that's a nice. Now, okay, I like that. That was. Now go, Moy. Muy bien right out there. No, muy bien.
And I'll tell you, if you're watching from home and not really sure what we're laughing at, neither are we. You know, it just starts and.
Listen, you know, it's just like this is like survival, Mike. It's like you're out there, you're caught in a rainstorm. We're gonna have hypothermia, or we're gonna still film. We're gonna still film.
We're all in.
We're gonna have fun.
We're all in.
Nice job, Jason.
So we got substitutions. Jason Moy comes out. Kevin Lyons comes out. We got Shane O'Grady coming into the game for Westwood, and here we go.
Peter Paravos right off the bat.
The redheaded Greek is into the game.
There's a new fashion line coming out, the Redheaded Greek.
It is. I think it's a restaurant. I think it's a restaurant in New York City. I'm not sure. It's Michael Tiedites. Oh, that's I'm going to give a save for number 19 for Millis.
Like Jojo Bear.
Eamon goes around. Oh, nice job.
Scrum in the middle looks like, who is that, Tommy B? You know what, I think the word of the season has been toe poke, Michael. We've gotten it out there quite a bit, toe poke. Yeah. True DeStefano, looks like he got his ears lowered.
Come on, Drew!
3-7-0, and he got hit in the face there. Got knocked right in the mouth. Got some braces action working on. There's going to be some.
Nice play by 16. Oh, he did the old trick shot off. Nice ball. Change the field.
There we go. You got Paravolos out front.
And Paravos
And
going
he's
to
going to.
go for.
Oh, nice step by number 9 for Millis. We got substitutions coming in for Westwood. That's
Shane.
Shane O'Grady. Oh, I thought Shane was already out there, so I apologize.
Shane
Oh, that was
Kind of B for.
Nice job, Michael.
that was Clayton Brown earlier who was in for Westwood, not Shane O'Grady. Michael Moylan on his 18th birthday comes out of the game.
Can't believe he made it that far. His
What's up,
parents,
B?
It is shocking. It is shocking.
The parents had their rosaries close to their chest for today, and make sure everything went fine. I tell you, at halftime, I'm willing to put a rugby game together. We've got enough players and parents here.
We sure do. Oh, a swing and a miss by Brian Gay.
But he looked good doing it, Mike.
Well,
He went up like a jack in the box, straight up.
excuse me. So Westwood with a 3-0 advantage first half. We have no scoreboard, so we're going to guess at the time. I want to say there's about 7.5 minutes to play here in the first half.
I mean, that's true.
Oh,
Is it a timeout per game?
You know what? Again,
That's a nice play by Peter Provost.
the research we do before our games. We really have no idea. We don't do any research.
Well, it's a nice
so.
change of
Come
field.
this way.
Hey, yeah, Tom, look here.
One more this way.
Hey, we're not talking walk this way, George. There's a reference for you.
No, yeah, there you go. That's number 7, I think. 7 or 8.
Up with the sun. Just gonna go into a little Bob Seger rant right now. I'm a rambling man, Michael. All right. Well, good to see that Patrick Moylan playing tight. This is like you're saying, George, today where as a defender, do you lay off the offensive player, give them the space, or do you get pushed right on? I know you mentioned
George, new subs in the game. Please announce them.
Chris Capone, right?
Chris Capone.
Wholesale changes.
I've never been a fan of I'm going to bring on my dirty laundry and hand it to the player coming off. I know it ensures the proper change. Probably half the time. Stavros, nice turn.
And send him up. There we go. Nice. Gets it in Shane O'Grady. Swing it again. Swing it again.
Shane, yeah, take the territory. You got it. There you go, Shane. Oh, really? Oh, unlucky.
Gets it over. Very nicely done. Connor Buckley. Right back to Drew DeStefano, the only freshman on the field for Westwood.
Okay. Play it off to Clayton. Clayton, pay it back to Patrick. Am I anticipating this? Okay, now to Chris Capone. He's making space out there. Drew, nice touch. He's he wants to put a flag on the play himself. He's getting a lot of.
Tell you, Drew with the braces, he's going to have some inner lip damage at the end of this game. Second time he's gotten elbowed in
Westwood
the.
Sports has a rider on all these things, so he gets additional.
Oh, that's just a silly foul by number 20.
Okay, so it is.
Yeah.
But in this type of conditions, be careful of you're gonna get a lot of groin pulls here because you're sliding and unanticipated slips.
So does Brian Gay go for the goal here, or does he serve one up? Then he's going to serve one up. Oh, it's a nice. Oh, I thought he was putting it right over the top.
Just like his dad, right over the top, right?
Over the top. Great movie. Underrated movie. Sly Stallone.
Really?
Oh, was it over the top, or was it? What was the arm wrestling?
Nice work.
It's the arm wrestling movie. It was terrible. I'm just kidding. It was.
Nice, Peter, and working nice. I like how he's getting first touch.
He's got to get dirty as well.
Drew DeStefano.
Oh, come on, Drew!
And that is going to be a corner kick. Drew DeStefano, 1-on-5.
Yeah.
But he didn't really have an angle to dump the ball off.
It looks like some jail yard justice out there. The Westwood players looking at each other saying, hey, I was open.
So taking the corner for Westwood will be Shane O'Grady, a junior. He is very used to this kind of weather. Trips home to Ireland with his parents.
Oh, he's out in the fields, shearing the sheep. Yeah, he knows how this works. He knows how to put it through the uprights in Gaelic football.
That'd be worth a point in Gaelic. Shane O'Grady, I believe, does play Gaelic football.
Not today, he's not.
I think his teammates are letting him know that this is not, in fact, Gaelic football.
Well, again, this on again, off again precipitation, right? They're probably loving this right now, right?
Oh, yeah. Shane O'Grady.
You know what? Maybe toughen it up. George, I was telling Michael I've got some things up my sleeve for Friday's match. Oh, yeah.
Nice job, Brian Gay. Oh, gets taken down.
Yeah. But you know what? The Brian Gay takedown, that was a legit takedown.
Yeah.
That was like a complete Charlie Brown. And,
Yeah. That was, I'm going up in the air, and now my legs are behind me, and I can't brace my fall.
Clayton Barron, nice. Chris. Ooh, little dink.
Oh, Doink, that's coming up to us. I got it.
Stone dust into the fan section. And
the woman in with a pink hoodie with a save right there.
She put the ball back in. Well, that's the lady in red. I'm sorry.
Oh, boy. And by the way, at home, if you're wondering, no, we have not been drinking.
Oh, look.
Not yet. That's post
I got some Gatorade in the trunk. Right at 32 degrees, which is perfect after a nice cold venue like here.
And that's going to be, I believe, a foul on Connor Buckley. So we have, let's see, we got 1, 2. I think we're up right now 2-0 on redheads on the field. We got Connor Buckley and Peter Paravolos. I don't see a redhead for Millis.
No.
So there you go.
They have, what do you call them, crimson? Maroon kits?
I believe it is maroon.
Maroon 5 coming on at halftime, I think. Oh, that's a nice ball by Shane. Now, let's quick. There you go. There. That's a nice. Now. Oh. Yeah, but you guys can be careful of that, right? Yeah, exactly.
Daniel Ventura will roll it out to Brian Gay. Brian Gay with that long ball.
You're starting to sound like Johnny Moso. Our bird back to DJ. DJ over to Larry.
Oh, and that's Connor Buckley.
Oh, Connor, way to be there, my friend. Let me be there in the morning.
Brian Gay steps in.
Oh,
Nice
watch.
job.
Stavros, make the run. You got it, Stavros. Make the run. Go, Stavros. Take it.
Switch it.
To the limit. One more time.
Brian Gay taking his
And
time
they're,
there.
referring to Brian Gay as captain, my captain back there, taking leadership role.
Okay, don't get cute in the middle. Nice job. Chris Capone fights through it, gets the ball over to Clayton Brown. So out there we got Clayton Brown in the back, along with Patrick Moylan, Brian Gay, and switch it up there. Connor Buckley on the far side.
Oh, look at Peter Prowse, make the run. There you go.
Oh, that's a nice step. Send him again.
Nice ball by Chris.
And that's going to be on. That's going to be on.
Okay. Support, give him support. Oh, now have it. Oh.
That's just when I talk. All right, Pete. Just when I talk about a redhead. Is that Peter's first? We've got his father here in the stands.
And Peter Senior's called in the local fight school to run the banner over the field.
And we're gonna have an in-game interview with the father. What do you think about that, Peter Senior?
Awesome.
That is an awesome goal.
That was awesome.
Yeah, you're gonna take that.
Good team effort there.
There we go. Good team effort, but more importantly, your son scored. Yes.
That's correct. All right, so
that all started out of the back, right?
yeah, it was a nice ball. Stavros took a nice hit. His set foot slipped a little bit. Ordinarily, he would have put a nice banger on frame. Oops. So, Mike, if you're playing back in the day, would you be wearing your spot belts?
I was not a spot build guy.
No.
No. I was a Nike guy.
No, I chuckle because that was clearly a football cleat. We're used to change in and out the studs. We didn't have it in our town, but cleats that way. We had plenty of them. How you doing to your rotation here, Michael? You catching?
I'm catching most of it.
Michael Moylan Sr. is not going to be happy.
No, he sends strongly worded emails and messages. He's very angry at us when we miss a shot.
Ooh.
Peter Paravolos. Yeah, I think that was an attempt to serve it back into the middle for one of his teammates.
So, if there's any entrepreneurial students here and they might be out in the parking lot looking, hey, I'll clean your cleats off. $5, $10 a set.
And again, we were talking with my wife and I were talking with Brian Gay, senior defender. We want to burn his cleats. He brings them in the house, and we can't go into that room for at least 20 to 24 hours.
Right now, the team is not focused as they're actually have a little conversation with the production crew here.
Yes. So yeah, guys, talk to me about this type of game. Is it a blast to play in when you're out there on the pitch, or is it?
Well, when it always rains and the temperature is at like maybe 75, 80, that's ideal with a nice mist because you can go forever. This is, if you're going to come out tight.
Yeah, tight and cold.
Tight and cold. It's going to take you a while to warm. Once you get going, it's fine, but just the stop and go is make it a little arduous. So we're at halftime, right, Mike?
We're at halftime, and a quick recap: Westwood with a 4-0 advantage. Goals early. We had. Let's see, who was the goal? Josh Morrison-Deutsch started us off. We then had Jason Moy with a goal, Kevin Lyons, and Peter Paravolos. So, you could look at this as a 4-0 game, or our redhead has a goal and theirs doesn't.
We call the Fab Four. The Fab Four came out of it. Nice.
Yeah. So, again, quick shout out to Westwood Media Center. They let us have fun and make fools of ourselves a couple times a week.
And Mike also thanked them for the equipment fix.
Yes.
We're no longer listing left and right.
Yes, we had a tripod issue, and Connor Lynch, the government programming director for Westwood Media Center, he hooked us up with a new tripod.
Oh, was it new, or did you just use WD-40?
New to us. No, this is not the faulty one. He's that's under investigation on what happened there.
Okay, well.
So, and again, special thanks to Peter Paravolos. We used his, I think looks like an England umbrella. Thank you very much for the umbrella. It kept the camera dry. So we will be back in what seems to us about 10 minutes, seems to you about 5 seconds. Welcome back, everybody. Westwood 4-0 advantage. We've got Kevin Lyons coming into your living room. Kevin Lyons, one of, is it 13 or are there 14 seniors on this team?
Oh, I thought you said 14 kids in the family of the Lions.
No. That would. I believe it's 13 too. I was reading an article in the Hometown Weekly, or might have been Westwood Press, and I believe it said there were 14. So I made me doubt myself.
Well, I'm sorry. At halftime, I was going to do some 800-meter stretches at this center field.
We've got a substitution for Westwood. Adam Traster is in for keeper. Daniel Ventura will take the second half off. So
there's no rule like once you come out. If something, God forbid, happened, he could go back in.
That is correct. Yeah.
Although he can't go in with Timberland boots on. I don't think that's
yeah, that is. So let's quick lineup. Running through the lineup here, we've got Kevin Lyons, Josh Morrison-Deutsch, and Jason Moy up front. We've got Michael Tiedites, Tommy Bukavalis, Brian Gay on the near side here. Passes back to Kevin Lyons.
And he uses a little bit of modern English to get that going. Ooh.
That's going to be a.
Ooh, nice stop by the keeper. Hey, you know what? I like to see Josh at least hitting on frame, right? Because we don't want it going over the net. Force that goal to make that play, especially in the difficult conditions.
For the boys in the second half, but it has cooled off by at least 10 degrees.
Yeah, but I mean, it's nice that Millis has provided the heating units behind the various benches.
Oof.
Ooh.
That was Rick O'Shea.
That was what you call a thumper.
Oh, and that's a delay of game. I don't know what he was thinking there. He's getting a cross-eyed look by the near official.
The ball boy some extra work. He's gonna go.
Ryan Gay steps up and ooh. Danger zone here for Westwood.
To the wall.
So if you're working with Adam, where are you telling? Adam's trying to get his bearing straight. Where do you want Adam? In the center?
Yes.
Okay. He's got a good vantage point here. I'm going to say he's going to put it on frame.
Nice
Nice,
job.
Adam Tracer. Nice.
Adam! His footing was he was a little unsure of his footing there. He went to go make his break and nice switch of the ball.
Oh, nice ball by. Oh, he's rope-a-doping through there. Yeah, I mean, if you're not working, that's just natural, right? If you're getting deep, take umbrage with that.
Switches it over to Michael Tedites. Tedites will go wide to, I was going to say to Justin Lowe.
He just wants to get Morrison Deutsch a little exercise today. I'm thinking Josh, using that 18-wheeler analogy, he's definitely like, the higher gears. The lower gears takes a while, but once he starts motoring, difficult to keep up with.
Oh, 5-hole. Tried the give and go. And
I think we got to simplify the game here on these conditions. Nice play by Brian. Close him down. Especially, in these conditions, just don't let him turn at all. Just start anew.
Maybe.
Come on, Adam.
that's going to be a goal kick.
Adam had it covered, which is
That's a nice
good.
dive.
Yeah. So a little bit of a mistake there in the back, but your
Trusty keeper?
trusted keeper was in the right spot. If that was on goal, he would have made the save.
But like I'm saying, those habits of just blindly carrying it straight out, that can't continue. Ball.
One touch.
Forward.
And a little bit of the. Yeah, now we're just like you said, George. Everybody's trying to pad stats, which is nice contain. Nice. The captain contain.
Oh, that's a nice ball. Stayed right on the side.
Corner.
It's going to be a corner kick. Yep. Brian Gay did not like the call, but that was clearly the correct call. So Adam Tracer telling his defensive position. He's moving some players around here. Nice ball across the box.
A little too much juice. Okay. So I bumped into what I believe to be a school administrator. Could have been the superintendent of schools, and asked the question. So what's up with the construction, adjacent to the school? And I guess it's a brand new grammar school, K through 6 maybe. But I thought it was high school. But apparently not.
Got that right.
Can you talk about Millis?
Yeah. What would I say?
Yeah. No. I just making sure that our viewers understood what you were talking about. Oh, nice turn. Oh, and that's a great ball. Keep running.
Oh!
Heel ball.
Oh, just a bit outside.
I thought he was going to heel it.
And I'll tell you, there's a birthday cake waiting at home at the Moylan household that will not be served unless Mike Moylan scores a goal. And there's nothing going on so far. Mike Moylan over. And let's be honest, with one attempt that we're going to make fun of him for years.
Candle in the wind.
That's a nice ball, and
You should keep this. I want to use Tracer. Use Tracer. Oh.
and that's going to be a throw in Westwood.
Okay, so the simple play was to use Adam.
The speed that the striker was running with under pressure.
Yeah. And I'll tell you, this is a on turf maybe, where you're sure about the putting a ball flat. Lots of things can happen here. That's an illegal throw.
I think both you guys are just an apologist.
Ooh. Oh, that's a beautiful ball. Oh.
Come on, Tracer, come out. Nice, Adam.
Oh, that's in. That is a beautiful goal. Yep. Nice job by Millis. They're on the board. It's 4-1 Westwood.
I think we all saw it coming there, right?
We did. Westwood a little sloppy in the back, and it cost them. Millis with 9 goals on the season coming into this one. Now that puts him over the 10 mark.
I tell you, that gay family is sharp. They're mathematics.
We are sharp.
All right. So now you got to take some hope away. That's the important part of this game. Let's just keep it simple.
Look at the gap for midfield and back.
So
We're playing too far back.
who's responsible in the midfield here?
Our back line is
Nice, Patrick.
Oh, breaking free. It's Josh Morris Deutsch in the middle. It's over to T-Dites. Oh. And that was Eamon Doherty coming out of... Actually, no, I apologize. That was Mike Moylan.
That was the Mike to Mike
Not
combo.
Not in the morning.
I was going to ask you guys, do you believe that the Westwood team is doing a better job of communicating the last number of matches, or is it pretty much been the same all season?
It's a good question. I don't know. Another break. I'll tell you, lots of speed from Millis. Nice job by Kevin Zhang.
Taking the air out of that one for a little bit. So no, communication.
Yeah, I'll say yes. They've improved as the season's gone on. Again, we look at this team and there's lots of experience, but
Daniel Brackman at the high school doing the public speaking classes.
It's Brian Gay. That's going to be a goal kick. Nice job.
Crowd filtering in here. Pretty good crowd for a rainy, raw evening.
Yeah, we got some blankets and some winter jackets.
I tell you, Kevin Zhang really has a strong leg.
Always has. Oh, that's a great ball. That's Bugavalis.
These guys are competing. No one's just competing, so no one's going to give you a freebie, right?
Yeah, I thought that could have been Buka's goal there.
poor decision.
No, it's, again, you're dealing with playing on grass. This is tough. Yeah, see, too selfish.
Yeah, and we're not communicating. So to answer your question about the communication, no. Nice job, Brian Gay.
Yeah, really under duress.
Good job, Brian. All right, Brian.
Oh, off the litter getter. Remember that? That one had a vehicle called the litter getter.
No, I don't.
Well,
Nice pass.
you weren't eating fine cuisine as a young lad, were you?
Going wide.
Oh, again, George, we cannot turn our backs. And that's going to be. He's going to stay in.
Oh boy, that's a miss. Kevin Zhang.
Brian to the rescue.
Oh, nice.
You know what? That's
Yeah.
That's a professional foul. Yep, no, that's a smart play. That would justify a yellow, but
That Irish anthem.
merely a flush one. So I want Adam to come out hard for this ball.
Oh, nice ball. Serves back in.
Okay, so we're clearly playing like these guys.
That's it. Oh. Just nice ball by Josh. Jason Moore, and we'll take the throw.
Quick throw in.
Oh, he's got that thigh thing down, Michael. I mean, he can control it really well. Number 7 coming in for number 10. Cristiano Ronaldo coming in. Hopefully he can make a difference for Millis.
That number 7 is Ian McPolin.
It's not Cristiano.
No, it's not.
Ooh, nutmeg. Artificial nutmeg. What did you say? Who was the person last game jumping in, right?
Oh, nice ball. Ah, too much.
Too much, too little, too late. Are you going on the MIAA website?
No, I've got a list of all of the Millis players here. Who was the goal scorer? It might have been Nolan Schmitz, number 6.
Schmitty?
Yeah.
Schmitz. This is a jailbreak. Nice ball.
And that's going to be Brian Gay. Zanger will get it to Brian Gay, back to Zanger. Yeah, so
he had the right idea. He was trying to play him off. And
yeah, you don't want to go back to Kevin Zhang at that point.
No, what's the question? I was just, you're dealing with it. By the way, if you look at the turf where the football field ends in the line for the soccer, that's a drop off. And you're playing, you can't pick that up. Nice ball.
Oh, what a ball. Jace, one touch. Nice job. Be a throw in the deep corner for Westwood. Oh, almost an own goal.
OG for out for groceries.
Be a corner kick for Westwood. It'll be Michael Tiedites will take it for Westwood.
OG own goal.
Brian Gay pushing up here from one of the defensive positions. He's going to run in and keep it if it's a long ball. Cleared out by Millis.
Patrick Moreland has always used those arms to his advantage. Oh, little slippage. No, someone's got to tell him something going on. I didn't hear anybody
Oh, nice back pass.
What are you doing, Michael? Michael,
Who's that? Which Michael?
are you kidding me right now?
Which one is that? Both of them?
No, I think he was talking to one of the two captains.
A life lesson there. You don't use the extremities apparently. Yeah, I agree. All across the board. Yeah, look at
Too many mistakes. Too many giveaways.
That's a nice ball.
Nice ball to Jason Moy. Oh, and that's going to be a little too much. Nice build-up though from Westwood.
So we're at 4-1.
We are, and I'll tell you,
Stop.
The birthday boy coming out.
he is. Yeah, it's
Shane
coaching moment. Coach Grant, he was talking about off-ball hustle and getting back, and so Michael talked to him about it.
Some out coming out. There you go.
Nice job.
So Adam's got he's got a basketball pedigree, which actually serves him well. He's got good hands. Yeah, this can't be happening. This is like.
Recognize where Jerry is.
I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing as much as athletic, George. I'm seeing it just, technical skills breaking down. Yeah, that's it, Michael.
Kevin Lyons.
He thought he had the cinder. The cinder was the out.
That ball seemed to pick up speed as it went on. Well, that could be another one. I'll tell you, very similar to the first goal that they scored, trying to put it over the keeper. Westwood with a 4-1 advantage. The Zanger gets the ball out. Nice trap by number 9.
Nice tackle. You can't wait for your other player to get it. You just got to take the bull by the horns. Ooh, that's put Brian under a lot of pressure there.
In the corner.
The ball, let's see if he lays it across the
Got Jason Moy coming hard.
Too much.
Took an extra touch. See if he gets one here.
Oh.
Just wide.
Brendan Connery.
Yeah,
We got to go.
we need to get the next goal here.
We need finishing school here. We got a problem with finishing school here.
We do.
Very complimentary Millis fan base, which is very nice to see.
Yeah.
Unlike the Westwood team, they seem to be curmudgeons over there.
Yeah, a lot of angry dads. A lot of angry dads.
That's standard issue, isn't it? Angry dad, they kind of go together, don't they? That's a nice ball, nice trap.
T-Dites. Oh, lays it off. Oh.
That's going to be a head ball grab, right? The ball in the
Yeah.
across his head, knock it.
Nice attempt, nice cross by T-Dites. An attempt by Kevin Lyons to score after, and again, another run, not another rush.
Yeah, they call in the business a pot shot, which is not what you want to do.
Nice punt there by the keeper.
Come back, nice Kevin.
Oh, geez.
As they say in that great summer song, wipe out! All right, switch the field. There you go. Let's move it quicker. You can't be our wingbacks need to get the ball off their feet, right? I mean,
Trying to do a little too much. Everyone's taking that extra step,
In the middle, Shane O'Grady. It's
nice
Patrick
composure.
Moylan.
Nice composure. Oh. That's Westwood ball. Yeah, that's a good call by that referee. That's right. Let's put no additional pressure on Adam. That's not.
Yep. And that's where we're talking about playing it back to the keeper on an uneven field, a grass field. It's
So it all comes back to you being right. I mean, you could have let it go, Mike, but no,
I couldn't. Be a throw in for Westwood.
Yeah, this field is probably not the pitch you want to be trying your all-star moves on, right? Nice ball.
We're trying a small ball, but it's just too slippery.
A long ball. That's, I'll tell you, that's a good tough one.
Exactly. This kid is playing with some vigor, right? Number 21.
Yep.
I can really appreciate. He's the captain, right?
Number 21 is not the captain. Number 2.
Totally. I can appreciate that.
Yeah, number 21. That happens to be one. Actually, there's no 21 in the. Oh, it's a 20. Excuse me. That's so then that is a he is one of the captains, Kyle Wilcox. There are 3 captains out there. Kyle Wilcox.
They call those tri-captains. Ooh, nice short hop. But I tell you, Brian, he's savoir-faire. He's everywhere.
Oh, nice job. That's a great ball.
Now, if that was Eamon Doherty, I was expecting a thunder.
Oh boy, that is not good.
What happened? Where did he get hit?
No, I think he got hit. I think.
Like the wind knocked out of him?
Was it the ribs? I thought it might have been a little south of the ribs. Oh man. Yeah, a tough night, on a cold night. That's going to sting.
Well, he's up and he looks like he's doing okay. Good for him.
Yeah, that's number 9. That's Ryan Mullen. Nice job by the Millis coaches.
Yeah, and they were quick, and looks like the athletic director was out there quick. So kudos to the Millis team.
So that's he's a freshman, Ryan Mullen. Oh, nice pass.
Shane.
Keep going wide. Why not?
Nice. Oh.
Yes. Here.
That's gonna be a goal kick. Yep.
Wide.
So looking at the lineup here, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 freshmen on the Millis squad.
Oh,
That's
gotta
a
avoid
miss
the,
by
the
Shane O'Grady.
lunge, right? Oh, heavy touch. Oh, Brian, he capitalizes on the heavy touch.
Hey, Brian!
Nice job. I didn't miss it.
Gotta go the other way with that.
We're struggling here right now in the midfield. Watch the skip. Peter, run him down. Run him down, Peter. There you go.
Nice job, Peter Pravos.
Nice, Pete. I think he's got that speed that
does.
back.
He does.
There was portions at the beginning of the season. I didn't see that, but now
It's back.
I'm starting to see Flash Gordon out there. That's a good throw-in.
Better header. There's Michael Tiedites. Self pass.
Eamon's going to try to go the distance. He's going to go the distance.
That's a nice defensive play.
I swear I was watching Barry Sanders there. He was like, he could go all the way. It looked like he was swivel hips out there.
Eamon is saying to the referee, but he was in my way, so I ran him over.
Yeah, it wasn't an egregious stiff arm, but
No,
clearly he got.
yeah.
I mean, he's a solid kid.
Yep, I wouldn't want him running me down.
Kind of long in the game here, right?
Yeah, Westwood is unable to really do much in the second half. Nice turnaround for Millis.
Come out, Adam. He just nutmegged him in the D. Like, that's not what you want to do. You might be able to get away with it here tonight, but not another contest within the Tri-Valley.
Go wide to Brian Gay. Here he comes.
Oh no, or.
Nice job.
All right.
Now the corner kick, Millis carrying play here in the second half. Westwood with their chances, but unable to break through.
It all comes down to, I think, when you start to abandon team play and you start to go, as George mentioned, if you want to pad stats, it's not going to turn out well for you. Thank you, George, because I wanted to get some.
You wanted somebody to jump on board.
My Davey contrarian.
So we've got substitutions. It's going to be Patrick Moylan and Justin Lowe coming out. We've got Clayton Barron and Connor Buckley. We'll swap out the two outside backs. Be another throw in for Millis. Header for Tommy Bukavalis.
What would you speculate time match remaining, Michael?
I'd say about 12 and a half minutes. George Bukavalis.
This could easily be a 4-2 match, or even 4-3 maybe. And that's going to skip out, right? Maybe.
No.
Who's that, Clayton?
That is Clayton Brown.
Nice play.
Bukavalis. Oh, yeah, Kevin Zhang, excuse me,
No,
number 5 on the
but
far
Clayton
side.
made the first engagement with the Millis player. Here we go. No. And we're playing, as you said, George, we're bunching up. I mean, we need to spread the field. Not just change the field, but we're just too constricted.
Here we go. We got the run for Westwood. Nice ball. That's Bukavalis. Got Kevin Lyons in the far post.
No, too much.
That's going to be a corner kick. See if Westwood can score on a set
Tony
play.
was going to take him on the outside. Play it back to Clayton. Play it back to Clayton. Maybe not.
You got Shane O'Grady
It's
open up
really
in the
a shame
middle of the
that
park.
We just haven't developed a head game because it's like, I mean, that's a weapon. It's feast or famine. It's feast or famine. I don't know about you guys, but I'm willing to do some hurdles after the match to get myself limbered up. How about you?
I did them before.
Did you?
I got my
My toes are frozen by what
I got my share of hurdles done before the telecast.
Caught him in stride.
Okay, good play by Millis. Connor, again, he's been playing. He's been getting up on the offensive players.
That's going to be a corner kick. Oh, no. Thought it was deflected. Stavros Mikalakos will come in for Kevin Lyons. So we got Georgie. What do we got on the clock here?
So, I'm into the iPhone. We're 35 minutes in.
So we have 5 minutes to play.
Yeah, it's just.
You know, I'm quick. I'm quick with the math. I'm quick with the
I was
math.
just gonna say, I mean, who needs the HP calculator when you've got one?
That's got me at the edge.
You know what? I was present on that day that they went over that quick subtraction.
Oh, that's a foul. Yep, it's hard to resist going in there. Yeah, it's a good goal. Brian Gates had a nice match. Did they?
Not go back in the pressure. Side to side.
Hey, watch the line!
But no,
That's exactly what. No,
but I'm telling
no,
you,
no.
like, and if you didn't notice, that 5 feet, 6 feet between the end of the sidelines of the football field and the soccer, it dips off. So if you're not used to getting a ball, you can't pass it through people.
Nice job. Ball out to Peter Paravalos. Nice ball in the middle. Oh, and that's a mistake. Lay it up to the left. Oh, he had the wrong. He chose wrong. But
Now,
nice idea.
Everyone's going to get back. Oh, that's a nice play by Millis.
So
I retract that.
in that play, Tommy Bukavalis had Eamon Doherty coming in on the left, tried to get it to Stavros Mikalakos on the right. unlucky. I think, you must have saw something out there. Substitutions for Westwood. Drew DiStefano and Chris Capone come in for Bukavalis and Tedites. That'll be a Westwood throw-in.
You hate giving up conceding one goal.
I'll tell you, I like the way Millis is playing in the second half. I mean, you can look at it and say, Westwood should have gotten a little bit more out of this, but they came to play. So whatever the coach said at halftime, that was an illegal throw there. Drew DiStefano comes in. See if Chris Capone can beat somebody.
Good, well done. Go forward, please, Clayton.
There you go, Shane.
Shane O'Grady gets the ball over to
Pistol
Pistol Pete Paravolis. Yeah.
What time are they dropping the puck for that?
Sox are playing at 8:30.
8:39 for the Red Sox tonight.
So there's some follow-up. You heard about the whole trickery.
Oh,
with
that's a
the
nice
video.
ball.
Chris!
Yeah.
Well, that's what they're saying, but I mean, keep in mind that you had, Cora as their bench coach last year. So if anybody knows their wily tricks, it's Alex Cora.
Oh, that's a beautiful trap. Now I don't know if that was
Intended.
per instructions, but that was a lovely outcome.
Oh,
Peter could
Peter
go
King.
all the way. Oh my God. Okay.
Uniform dirty.
There you go. Oh, Stavros.
Stavros.
Now kudos to Stavros.
I like that.
Yeah.
With the head.
Yeah, anything of heading, we will side on to. He gets the man of the match just for heading.
It's actually a practice that we haven't come up with, man of the match.
Yeah, the problem with that, it's very
It's so hard to
it's
do, yeah.
subjective, and
Yeah.
I mean,
And it's-
clearly from a broadcasting standpoint, you're the man of the match, Michael, every time.
3 stars of the game.
We could.
And
Only 4 games
Mike,
left.
and and we could get Western Media sponsor like McDonald's gift certificates.
We really could. The Zanger can put one on goal here.
I would go to Stavros, who's just hanging out in the wing. Look at him. Look, he's playing where he's supposed to be playing. He's stretching the field. Ooh, that's challenging. Ooh, that's a good defense by Clayton. That's okay. Yeah, but I'm okay with it. He was holding his position. I'd rather him do that.
Going up against a bigger body.
Exactly. And he's not shying away from it, right? Goal side, people. Goal side. Let's see that. Yeah, he has been just a ball of energy.
Oh, nice ball. He's got streak in Stavros Mikalakos coming right side.
Something told me that he's
And
taking physics, and that's the inertia can't stop, and he's gonna go forward.
Yeah, Brian Gage streaking. I would have laid it up to Brian to reward him for
But that's because you're just a kind man.
because you're a defender.
No, that's the way you play. You find that if a defender's making a run,
You leave it back for him.
You must have seen that?
Yeah, I agree with that logic.
The whole play.
Oh yeah.
Do the same in hockey, right?
Yeah, totally.
Yep. So we are October 17th here.
Still feel like we're not even close to winter, and I know I'm not I'm jinxing us all.
I'm feeling a little closer to winter than I did about 3 hours ago.
But you're wearing a parka over there, right?
What's that?
You got a parka?
No, I'm not wearing a parka.
Parka. Okay, again, there he is. Oh, that's a sweet little dipsy-do by
Nice job.
Savras.
Nice idea. A little unlucky.
Chris got to show from a little bit more on the sideline. But again, they're not used to playing.
We're too much on the side.
Drew DiStefano, got space, you got space, you give it up. Ooh. And that is going to do it.
Speaking of give it up, we're going to give it up for the Westwood squad.
We are going to give it up to Westwood squad. 4-1 winners here at Millis. They improved to 8-4-1 well, it doesn't matter what happened in the Medfield game. They're in second place in the Tri-Valley League Large. Millis drops to 2-12-1 overall. Millis played hard in the second half. They have nothing to be ashamed of.
I think they if you're coach of Millis, I think you're really happy with it.
Yeah, I agree. And it was not only the physicality, but they had some really nice build-ups. They had a couple of shots that could have gone in. So absolutely. So again, shout out to Westwood Media Center, 15 Purwall Street in Westwood. If you haven't been there, try to get in regular business hours, Monday through Friday.
And to our sponsor.
And to our sponsor, Dedham Savings Bank has covered all Westwood sports, a $5,000 grant. So thank you to Dedham Savings Bank. If you want to be a sponsor for sports or anything in Westwood that you feel needs to be covered, reach out to Melinda Garfield at Westwood Media Center.
And then just again, if we get this posted quick enough, Friday's match, what, 3:30? I know it's early.
It's a 3:30 match against Hopkinton. Westwood coming off a 1-0 match early in the season. It was probably the best game that Westwood played to that point. Hopkinton will be looking for revenge. So get there early. It's promised to be a sellout crowd. By sellout, I mean... and
there's valet parking there, right?
There is valet parking, exactly. And if you have a Mercedes or better, give me a call on my cell phone. I will park it for you. So again, for George Vukovalis, Craig Tiedites, I'm Mike Gay. We will see you on Friday at Westwood hosting Hopkinton.